Hello, it's just before 1. I think it's 12:53. This morning was super busy, so I did get a chance to vlog in the morning. My parents came by to go on a bike ride with Lottie, and then we went to the farmer's market, and I got some sewing done. So Sundays are kind of my sewing day. I'm trying to get all the stuff ready for the week. I need to alter a dress for one of my students. It's a little bit too big. And I made Lottie a small donut bag because she really liked mine, so I had a little bit extra, so I'm making one for her. I hemmed my Halloween costume and I ironed it, and I added a brocade band for the belt. And now I am trying to finish up my other sewing projects I've got going, because I don't leave my sewing machine out during the week. So I'm going to try and finish up the sewing. I also have to, I'm trying the sewing machine method for steeking my steekling. So I'm going to sew that and we'll see how that goes. So that's what I need to do while my sewing machine is out. And my parents have left already. Lottie's we're gonna try and put her down for her nap. Daniel did not get to the painting yesterday, so we're gonna paint today, which means I've got Lottie on the inside, or we'll go outside and heckle him. So I need to get all my sewing done super quick right now, and then hopefully I will have a chance to pick my yarn for a secret test knit for my sister. I got picked. Well, she has to pick me because she shares a Gmail account with me and I've got the pattern. But it's a secret test knit for, it's a collaboration, and we're only looking for like 6 testers. If you were on our tester newsletter, you got an email to apply already, and I think she's going to post it. I'm sure she'll have already posted it on Instagram by the time y'all are seeing this. So it's a colorwork sock. It's got a main color and a bunch of scrappy minis. So you'll see me pick mine today. But if you're interested in a secret test knit, it's our very first secret test knit for a colorwork sock. You can check it out. Oh, sorry, I'm getting kicked. That's why you see me making funny faces it's after lunch. So we're doing that. I only have one set of 9-inch circulars, so I need to finish at least one sock on Alex's flannel socks that I'm knitting on, that I'm also testing, and then I can start the test knit for my sister. So I think Shaylee's test knit starts Wednesday, I want to say. I'll edit this if I did it wrong. I think it's Wednesday. So I will check in with you in a little bit. It is about 1:40, so I just finished making this project bag, which is, I should probably put my head out of the way, which is out of a half-yard cut that I got from Fig Tree and Company when I was still working there. Shaylee and I used to work in their office for Joanna Figueroa of Fig Tree and Company. That's actually how we got our start in the textile business. I was her office manager for about 10 years before I was a teacher. So we have some of her I don't believe this is her fabric. I think this came in one of her bundles, but I think it was a bolt end, so not enough to sell. So we ended up with extra. I made this project bag. It's actually came out pretty good. I tried a different order of cutting things, and I think it worked out much better. Shaylee and I were chatting about what we wanted to do for the prizes for Vlogtober. I initially said that we were giving patterns, which we are still going to do that. But we've had so many people participate that we are working on coming up with like a grand prize for one lucky winner, and this project bag is going to be part of that grand prize. We're looking at maybe throwing in some mini skeins, some notions, and then of course they'll get their choice of one of our patterns free. So if you are debating about joining Socktober is lots of different makers are doing it, but our version, SlipSlipSis' version of Socktober, is just wear your hand knit or hand crocheted. I guess if you sew your socks, that would be okay too. I'm not sure if people do that, but hand knit, hand crocheted, any kind of handmade socks, take a picture, post it on Instagram, tag us, which is at slip.slip.sis, and use the hashtag SlipSlipSisSocktober, and then you are entered to win the giveaway. So our giveaway has a larger actual physical grand prize, as well as we haven't decided, but somewhere between 3 to 5 winners will also win one free pattern of their choice from our pattern shop. So enter. It's super easy. It's one of the easier Socktobers, because a lot of them are make along, so you gotta make something. And I know a lot of people are doing the Stephen West mystery knit along, so I know that's tying up a lot of people's needles, as well as Moonglow Yarn Company and the Crazy Sock Lady and Knitty Natty are hosting a spooky sock along, I think. I can't remember the hashtag. So I know there's a lot of like knit alongs to actually make things. So ours is a little bit different. You just have to wear the things and you're entered to win. So do that. I love seeing your socks every day. I have like so many patterns in the queue now because I've seen so many beautiful socks. Daniel and Lottie are out getting gas right now, so I am quickly going to attempt to steek, or at least do the first part of steeking my steekling, and in true chaotic nature that I am, I didn't finish the sleeves. I'm just gonna steek it with it live attached to the needles, but you don't steek the sleeves anyway. The reason I'm doing this, and you're like, this girl's super chaotic. I am. The reason I'm doing this is because I don't like to leave my sewing machine out with Lottie around. She's pretty good about it, but I still don't want to tempt fate or anything like that, because the pedal's on the ground, and she knows to push it. She knows she needs to push the pedal to make something go. So I don't want to tempt fate with anything like that. And she's pretty good with switches. So I'm just going to do the reinforcement section here on my sewing machine. I'm not going to cut it. I'm going to finish sewing, knitting the sleeves, and then block it with the reinforcement in there, and then cut it after I've blocked it. So it's super chaotic, super out of order, not the right way to do it. But you see, I'm a high school teacher. I really like when students find their own ways to make their learning journey work for them. So I'm making my learning journey work for me. I don't think there's only one way you can learn to do something. I think it's great when my students think of something that I never thought of. So maybe this turns out great. Maybe this doesn't turn out great. I will take you along for the ride either way. So I will get some video of me sewing my knitting, which I've never done on a sewing machine before. So this could be bumpy, but I'm home in the house by myself. If there's a bunch of swear words happening, I will mute the video and play some nice music over the top of it. I will check back in with you after I finished it. Fingers crossed for me. Okay, so I'm taking you along with me on this steeking journey, and hopefully this is helpful to someone else as they're learning to steek, because you're going to watch me learn in front of you. So there are 5 of these little buddies, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The one that I will be cutting open is this middle one, right? So this buddy right here, I'm totally drawing on my knitting. It is recommended that you take your tapestry needle and sew up the line so you don't lose the line right there. So that is what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to sew like a little basting line here, and I will be back. Okay, so I've got my tapestry needle and my contrast yarn. I am aware that mine is pink and it should not be pink, but that's what it currently is. Okay, so I sewed mine, right? You can kind of see it poking through. It's hard to see because I used pink, but that was where I was with my worsted in the self-striping. So you can kind of see it. Obviously, if you use a different color and I pull the orange through, it's a lot easier. It's a lot better, right? If you use the orange. So the next thing that they say to do is to sew. I'm sewing on the stitches of 2 and then of 4. So this is 3, right? And then I'm going to sew on the left leg of 2 and the right leg of 2, and then the left leg of 4 and the right leg of 4. So then I'm going to end up with, theoretically, 4 stitches, or 4 stitches. I'm going to stick the wider end of the garment into my sewing machine first, because that seems to make the most sense to me. I'm gonna slide this off my sewing machine. I'm not sure if it makes a difference, but it makes me feel better, so I'm doing it. So I'm going to do the right leg of number 2 first, and I'm going to sew pretty slowly to hopefully do this. All right. Sorry, I needed to scoot my face closer to the sewing machine, so I moved everything. Okay, here we go. Oh, this is kind of wibbly. Okay, I think I got it going straight. So I did it. I sewed the all 4 in. I had to pause the video because I totally knocked my camera and tripod off the sewing table as I was intensely sewing. I looked much like a gremlin. So I've sewed it. It's not the neatest, but it's sewn. It seems pretty secure. We will see when I finish blocking and knitting the sleeves when I go to cut it. So that'll probably be tomorrow or maybe tonight if it dries really fast. Catch you later. Hello, it is about 6:30, I believe. Lottie's in the bathtub again, and we are just getting ready to settle down for the evening. I've got a couple projects that I want to finish. I'm on the second sleeve of steekling, so I'm hoping to finish it. I'm playing yarn chicken again, so I need to adjust the yardage in the pattern. I think most designers do like a 10% buffer of yarn, so I need to adjust that. I am finishing the hem on Lottie's Halloween costume. I machine sewed my own hem for my Halloween costume because I don't care if I see it, but of course for my kid I'm blind stitching the hem because that's what you do. So I have to finish blind stitching her hem, and hopefully she's gonna practice wearing it this week. So my mom said that she would have Lottie wear it so Lottie can get used to it. My mother-in-law is making her this, she's being Rapunzel from Tangled. She's making her a treat bag, but it's in the shape of a tower. So she's been like constructing it. She'll be here next weekend for the baby shower, so I will hopefully be able to show you. My mother-in-law makes very cute stuff for Lottie. So I'm working on finishing the Halloween costume, and then Chaylee, I talked about this already. Chaylee's test knit for a colorwork sock pattern is alive right now. She hangouts with me and she helped me pick my colors. So I have this red for the main color, and then I am working on prepping all of my scraps for my like a contrast. So it's a scrappy pattern. So I think it's gonna be really cute. I need to ball up the rest of this because it's not that cute, and then it should be ready to go. I probably won't cast on till after I finish at least one sock of Alex Upchurch's flannels because I only have one set of 9-inch circulars and Shaylee's color work as well. So you won't see too much of that until I get it set up. I actually can't show it because it is a secret test knit. Yeah, it's a secret test knit, so I guess I won't show it at all. I guess I can show the cuff. But yeah, so that's coming out. It's a collaboration with one of our absolutely favorite designers. We can't wait to announce it. And it'll be really cool. It's really cool. It's a really cool pattern. Everyone who's seen it is like, dang, yeah. I know you think I'm biased because she's my little sister, but really, truly, we're quite honest with each other. So if it wasn't good, I wouldn't be hyping it up. We wouldn't be publishing it, right? Because we'd be like, maybe something different, which we've done with our patterns before and scrapped them because they didn't end up looking that cute. But this one is really, really cute. It's great. I wish I could tell you more, but it's a really solid pattern. I'm excited to cast on. Mine's going to be kind of winter, holiday, Christmas themed. The one she did for the sample is in blue tonals, which is really pretty too. So sign up for the test knit. Size 1, 50 stitches if that's you. Or if you just want to like do it early, just knit that size, find someone to gift it to, and it's really fun. We're really fun in our Instagram group chat. We chat all the time. It's like a whole little knit along. So I'll see if I can catch some footage of me working on projects. Other than that, I will see you tomorrow.